Uh, Hello everybody, this is Tracy from Girlfriend Quest. Joining you once again as I stream some more Fate Ace Attorney in my ongoing stream of Ace Attorney Chronological. I'm just gonna mess around with these sound settings a little bit here as we're setting up. If anyone's in chat joining us, you can let me know how I'm sounding. As you know, I can just set here really easy. But I think I should be audible, and have the game audio be audible too. With any luck. So yeah. This is Great Ace Attorney. We were doing this last time on a test stream, but it just kind of ended up. I was expecting my streaming software to crash, honestly. Which it didn't. I'm just gonna go back. Anyway, I was really expecting my tech to all just like crash instantly. Hey, thanks for the comments. There's Alexis in the comments there with the Girlfriend Quest. Nice to see you too, Ashley. So, what I got here, I've messed around with the portions a little bit, so maybe a bit pixely on your ends. I'm not entirely sure. Hopefully, the streaming and whatnot is all going good, because last time we managed to go like a whole hour and a half before it all came crashing down, which was longer than any of the test streams I did offline. So hopefully just jumping into it is just a way to do it, you know? Yeah, so Great Ace Attorney. This is Ace Attorney Chronological, so we're just gonna stream through all the Ace Attorney cases in the order that they happen. And there's no earlier point in the series than this, Great Ace Attorney, also known as Daigyakuten Saiban, this is the story of, this frontier and the continue button, Ryunosuke Naruhodo, whose, Phoenix Wright's ancestor, like, obviously Phoenix Wright was originally called, like, Turnabout something. In the original Japanese, it wasn't just named after the character. Oh, thank you, actually. Yeah, but like, you know, everyone was just like in Japan and had a different name, etc. So like, it's the same thing. So something I didn't really explain last time because I was just reading out dialogue. Is there's like characters like Winston Payne's ancestor in here, who's like, he's got a different family name for now, but it's like they're still all the same. It's like, yeah, so this is a fan translation by Scarlet Study, as mentioned last time on the test stream. It just became like an hour and a half long real stream when nothing crashed. This is, hasn't been translated in the US officially. Scarlet Study do encourage you to support the official release. They've got a whole gag for that on their site. You can probably find where, you know, phone or 3DS or whatnot, if you had the technical know-how to maybe hack your 3DS, because, I don't know, I did eventually. I figured it out. And that's where we're at, is shooting this. So, I'm just going to intermittently sip tea. That's just the way a Scottish streamer is. Yeah, this is, so when last we left our heroes, we were in episode 1, trial 1. And talking to Alexis off stream, I was like, alright, so we're going to get into some pretty despicable characters in the plot, but even beyond the despicable characters, there's just if I feel uncomfortable saying something out loud, or like it's a whole bit much, I'll just say, like, you know, this character said something racist, just blank over that. You'll see him when you see him. I mean, there's English Empire characters and whatnot. Anyway, spoilers for the mystery. Getting back to it, I believe I just kind of stopped in the middle of a dramatic reveal because my streaming crashed. When it ultimately did fry, and I was just like, okay, that was gone on long enough. I want to set it all back up. But Hosonaga the Waiter. I believe this game should have a text log Ah, how about that for quality? We can see what the people were talking about before we last left off. Let's see. Oh yeah. We had a closer look at the guy's business card that he wrote the map down on. And then we realized, wait a second, this business card doesn't say you're a waiter, it says you're a detective. You're a cop, my dude. What's up with that? So yeah, important revelations. The waiter who was testifying earlier is a cop. Objection! Balderdash! To catch you up to speed if you didn't catch the last stream, we have been accused of murder. We are hapless, law student? He's some kind of student. I don't remember what his major mentioned. His friend's a law student. That I'm pretty sure of. But I'm not entirely sure what, like, major or whatever our characters. But yeah, we don't have a profile in here. Yeah, but we have been accused of murder. Actually, we have, for those not in the loop, we've been specifically accused of the murder of John H. Watson, the famous assistant and co-star of and author of, like, in-universe writer of the Sherlock Holmes stories. We have been accused of murdering Watson in our very first case. This is the one that crosses over with Sherlock Holmes. If you weren't informed, we do have a Sherlock Holmes crossover in this game. But yeah, John H. Watson, apparently quite dead, has been shot. We got like a photo of him slumped over and everything. Seems pretty convincing if that's the same Watson. And we've been accused of that death, of doing that murder, and we just got to defend ourselves because we're in some weird secret trial and no one else wanted to do it, and except for our friend. But then our friend's like really good and was going to be an exchange student, and if he defended us, it would really mess up his career. So we're like, no, we'll just defend ourselves. So, against all proper legal advice, this kid, who I'm not entirely sure is even studying law, is now defending himself in the Supreme Court on a murder charge. With nothing much to help him beyond his one law student friend at the bench whispering in his ear. But we're going to see how well he's holding up. We've been through at least like one testimony, I think. Let's keep up our defense. Balderdash! Why would a mere waiter need to silence these witnesses? Moreover, there's no way he has that level of influence. You're not wrong, but what if? This man wasn't really a waiter. Pardon me? Where are you going with this? Go on, Naruhodo. Now's your chance to strike him down. The evidence that points towards Sasori's true identity is... Oh yeah, so this thing is like... You gotta scan your evidence and it updates, and then you can present the right one. Anyway. Boom. Sir. It's a sketch of the crime scene drawn by the waiter. Why, he certainly is a resourceful head waiter. No, Your Honor. That's just the back of the card. We figured it out. We haven't revealed to the court yet. Here we go. What you ought to be paying attention to is the back of the back. Huh? Oh, sorry. That would be the front, I guess. Yeah, that's it. In other words, please take a look at the front of the back, Your Honor. Could someone please reiterate that for me? Allow me. Satoru Hosonaga drew this sketch on the back of his business card, and needless to say, business cards display the identity of their owner. The identity of their owner. Oh! I see Your Honor has figured it out. Imperial Police Division 1 Investigation Lead Detective Satoru Hosonaga. What in blazes? That waiter's actually a detective of the Imperial Police? Auchi was not told about this! The Imperial Police holds absolutely, nay, overwhelming authority over the citizenry. Also, our friend Asauki, who's totally just our best friend, best friend, wink, wink, best friend. Anyway, as you may notice, his Fire Emblem powers of always having some wind blowing through his bandana dramatically. Witnesses! Were you ordered to fabricate your testimonies by this so-called waiter? Were you told to hide the fact that you witnessed the presence of a young lady that day? Well... Oh. Detective Hosonaga? To be honest, I saw this coming. I knew it since the moment I was asked to hand over that sketch. I request you present that sketch to the court as evidence for the trial. Oh, well. Is something wrong? Go on, hand it over. Ah, certainly, as you wish. Come to think of it, he did seem a bit hesitant to hand over his... He did seem a bit hesitant to hand over his card. If you must investigate, do it to the utmost perfection. That is my motto. Yet here I am, having been exposed due to my own blunder. What an utter failure on my part. Then you really are a detective? Why would a detective of the Imperial Police be deployed at a Western restaurant? Oh. I was conducting an undercover investigation. Froze there for a second. Are we good? Gonna open the court record and see if the screen's okay. Come on. I just went. This is a little bit of a problem with software streaming the 3DS in my computer is without the stability of the hardware stream, I am relying on the power of Wi-Fi broadband. Okay, there we go. I was conducting an undercover investigation. Oh. Come, stay unfrozen, please. No. Sorry about this, everybody. Yeah. Other Ace Attorney games are a lot more stable. Like, I have the capability of, like, emulating a DS or just playing my Steam copy of Ace Attorney HD Trilogy, which I've probably rebought several times now. You know, that's a lot more a lot less Crash Prone rather. An undercover investigation? Why? Recently, there has been a string of incidents at a particular restaurant. In order to investigate, I took on the role of a waiter and infiltrated the establishment. A string of incidents? What kind exactly? I cannot disclose any details regarding the investigation. I can only say it is unrelated to the murder case at hand. Very well then, Detective Otsunaga. Allow me to confirm one thing. And what would that be, Your Honor? Earlier, these witnesses let slip a crucial new piece of information. During the incident, it seemed that there was a guest at the victim's table. But that is indeed the truth. Then as their waiter, you were aware of that. And yet not only have you avoided testifying to that fact, you've even used your authority to prevent these witnesses from speaking out. Do you deny any of this? Little bit of blood. I do not. What? We were right. Bang! Flashback bang, not us getting shot, don't worry. I ran out of the kitchen as soon as I heard that gunshot. What I saw then was the lifeless victim, with a university student towering over him, firearm in hand. And also another individual sitting across the table, a British woman I believe, just being the most offensive asshole in the world. We're right again. I quickly had the restaurant located as I reported the incident to headquarters. Sorry, I'm trying to stay on script and not do spoilers, so I just have a seething hatred of a particular character. This guy lies and fabricates testimony, so it's his job in the next game. Yes, as we see me play about in the next game. What, you talk like people can't lie and do a bit of false testimony and keep the job? What's wrong with that? It's just a little bit of the cop lying and suppressing the evidence. What's wrong with that? Abolish the police, by the way. It was in that Ursidi set of special orders for my superiors. Special orders, you mean? Release the British women from the scene of the crime immediately. I was also conceal anything that implied she was ever there. Those were the absolute, irrefutable commands issued to me. But if that British woman was a true culprit, it would be in your best interest not to finish that statement. I don't want to know who Maggie Bird is. I mean... Oh god. Anyway. Maintaining good relations with the British Empire is one of our nation's top priorities. I like that I have a comment box now, so when I go off script reading out something in a dramatic scene to respond to the comments, I won't just look like I'm talking to myself on the archive. It's really great. Anyway, maintaining good relations with the British Empire is one of the nation's top priorities. Maggie. Oh yeah! Oh yeah, I forgot. Sorry. There's been like a million Ace Attorney characters. Yeah, Maggie Bird. Cop, terrible at her job, was fired. In fairness, she seems to be terrible at all her jobs and get fired, but it seems to mostly be down to bad luck, she claims. I don't know. We'll get to Maggie Bird later. 100 years in the future! Right now we're in British Empire times. A British man was murdered, and now you wish to convict a British woman of the crime? Unless your case is watertight, we cannot afford to take that risk. I see. That's the reason behind the disappearance of our phantom women. That's insane! Hey, don't be sanest there. I just remembered something. Asogi? Imperial Human University accepts exchange students from the British Empire. And currently there is one such student in their Department of Medical Research. A young female student, no less. Seriously? You truly are a gifted student, attorney. I can see why you were chosen to study abroad as our empire's representative. What a point to freeze at. This guy just get his mustache pulled by his baby. Oh, there we go. Unfroze. Stay unfrozen, you bastard. Give me that sweet, sweet frame rate on the stream. There we go. I can see you were chosen to study abroad as our empire's representative. Then that means... After escorting the lady away from the crime scene, I looked into her identity for the sake of being thorough. In that case, you would do well to state her name to the court. The name of the British lady who dined with the doctor is Miss Jibdale Brett. She is an exchange student at Imperial University and a member of the Victims Research Lab. What? What? I was ordered by my superiors to erase her presence from the scene. Sounds like someone that's way more connected to that guy than me, who just met the guy that day or something. As such, I coerced these men into concealing the truth. This I do not deny. I leave the rest in your honor's capable hands. Very well, the court will now state its opinion on the matter. So far, this trial has proceeded under one major assumption: that the victim was sitting alone at the time of the incident. However, this assumption has now been discredited. In light of this development, the court believes it is still too early to hand down a verdict. Objection! Your Honor, but that means we would delay the verdict and our telegram to the British Empire until late this afternoon. Our government will be happy about that. Restrain yourself, Prosecutor Aichi. The trials of the Supreme Court are not to be swayed by political influence. Detective Hosonaga. Yes? Please issue a summons for Miss Giselle Brett. As your honor commands. Detective, doing so would mean defying the special orders you were given. I believe I made this clear earlier. If you must investigate, do it to the utmost perfection. That is my motto. Detective, won't your livelihood be at risk? Bring it on, I say. Dude, you should definitely see someone about that. For anyone wondering, that, as far as I know, that doesn't, like, have any significance. He just coughs up a lot of blood because I guess it's what a shonen protagonist would do. I don't know. Or maybe it does. Like, if it's... Anyway, let's adjourn this trial for a short recess. I hereby order the exchange student Miss Giselle Brett be summoned to this court. Is that understood? Yes, Your Honor. Sir! Very good. The court will now take a 30-minute recess. Woo! So back to recess! Oh yeah, this is like kind of timely because like this, you know, this game gets into how racist the British Empire is a little bit, in the form of some upcoming characters, and I just want to, it's timely because everyone is currently in denial mode about Britain being racist. Like Churchill wasn't racist. Like this is a terrible discourse to be having on national TV, guys. Churchill was racist. I want that on the record of my stream. Churchill was a racist. Churchill's after this. This is still Sherlock Holmes times. There you go, Sherlock Holmes times, Churchill times, some other stuff, modern times. There's history for you. Actually, fun fact, there isn't an exact year stayed for this game. People have deduced it's around like 1901 to 1904, I think. I don't know, I haven't looked at the wiki to avoid spoilers, but like, it isn't like exactly clear. I mean, it wasn't clear in like the original games either, but people figured it out. Well done, Naruhodo, that was fantastic. I feel like I'm dying. I can hardly believe it, I mean, just look at you. Drenched in sweat, knees trembling, eyes darting, teeth chattering. But even in that sorry state, you still managed to grasp the truth. You're more suited for this line of work than I thought. Oh, stop it, or I'll die of embarrassment. In any case, we finally dragged that phantom woman to the sand. Miss Giselle Brett, an exchange student from the British Empire, huh? See, I told you there was someone else there. Dr. Watson wasn't alone at the time of the incident. There was a young woman there too. I skipped the line. Hang on, was it? There's a young woman sitting across from him. Ah, what great context. True, you did say that. I just wanted to say thanks once again for the backlog, because, oh my god, having that in a visual novel is so helpful, and it makes... It's one of those quality of life features the original Ace Attorney games did not have. That I'm quite thankful for. I think it's added in the HD remake trilogy thing as well. Hopefully. Anyway. True, you did say that. At the very least, I do have confidence in my powers of observation, you know? Yeah. By the way, speaking of that lady, I know the good detective helped her vanish from the crime scene. But did you really not catch any of that while it was happening? No, I can't say I did. Right as I was about to leave the restaurant, I saw that pistol by the doctor's table. It was just lying there, begging to be picked up. Next thing I knew... Before I could figure out where the gunshot had even come from, that waiter suddenly charged at me like a madman. Heard a gunshot, saw a guy holding a gun, charged him. Police testimony created, and there's the case. Then he shoved me to into the kitchen pantry. Sounds like a brilliant arrest, just what I'd expect from a trained detective. As for what happened at the crime scene afterwards, well, I've absolutely no idea. Hello again. Excellent work out there, you two. Ah, Professor Mikoto. It appears my hunch was correct. Two of you make a fine team. In fact, you're faring even better than I expected. I knew it. This was all part of your scheme, wasn't it, Professor? You plotted to remove me from his defense. This country is still young, its legal system even younger. As such, it is particularly valuable for our nation to have our brightest youth scouring the globe. I intervened only to prevent the possibility your trip to study abroad could be revoked. And yet, Professor, if I turn out to be a pathetic man who can't even save his best friend, then I withdraw from the exchange program myself. Huh? You can't do that! Oh, but he can. I thought you might say something like that. Asuhogi. That means everything rests on your shoulders then. Mine, sir? Prove your own innocence and expose the truth behind this murder. I would love to learn what really happened. After all, I can't say that I'm completely unaffected by this incident. Come to think of it, Professor Mikoto mentioned that earlier, didn't he? Professor, could it be that you were acquainted with the victim? Why, yes, I was. The one who formally invited the late John H. Watson to teach here as a professor was none other than myself. Huh? Are you serious? It's my first time hearing about this too. Whatever the case may be, you both have your work cut out for you. The murder victim was a professor from Britain. His name holds great sway. Thus, our government hopes to convict him as quickly as possible. What's more, the opponent we're about to face is someone the Imperial Police tried to cover up. A British student, and a lady at that. Do you mean lady as in, like, female, or lady as in she's an aristocrat? I don't know what the gay comment was on. I didn't see it at the time because of the way my windows were positioned. Oh, wait, the comment box on the stream isn't updating. That's why I didn't see. Oh wait, it's a subscription message. Never mind. Sorry everybody, my streaming program's lying to me. I thought the thing was broken. Anyway. I suspect the prosecution will unleash all manner of underhanded tactics against you. But I know you two are prepared to fight until the bitter end. Hang in there. Yes, sir. Ah, that reminds me. I would like for you to return to the university immediately. We may have some use for you over there. Understood. Kazuma, I wish you the best. Defendant! Recess is ending. Head back to the courtroom at once. Ah, no more recess. Only convictions now. It's time. I'm counting on you, partner. Let's cut the nonsensical ramblings of these old men to pieces. That's pretty gay. Hey, Asugi. You've heard of sword lesbians, now here's sword case. Hey, Asugi? Yes? Thanks, I mean it. Come on, no need to be so courteous. Seriously, if you hadn't put your faith in me, I've been declared guilty a long time ago. I have faith in you not only as a man, but also as both an attorney and a friend. Asugi. If I'm declared guilty in this trial, Asugi really will give up his trip abroad. That's just the sort of guy he is. I'm not the only one whose fate is at stake in this battle. No matter who the opponent is, I can't afford to lose. I guess you're right. I'll save my gratitude for after the trial. Get ready to treat me to the usual beef hot pot after at the cafeteria when this is over. The extra large serving, of course. Hey, someone do a comment just to double check that my comment section's working in the chat. Anyway, Supreme Court 1209, Supreme Court number 2. Actually, I can just send a message from this editor. What am I talking about? Oh, I'm not... What do you mean? Am I not logged into Twitch? How am I streaming this if I'm not logged into Twitch? Don't be weird on me, streaming program thingy. Anyway. I'm gonna assume people are still watching, I guess. Anyway. The court will now resume the trial of Ryunosuke Naruhodo. Professor Orochi, how goes the search for your new key witness? Good, Your Honor, she has responded to the summons. Oh, the chat button's grayed out apparently. Hang on, we're gonna take a little second here. There was just a little checkpoint erroneous, so do the next little save here and figure out what's up with our stream, shall we? What if I could quickly hop on and off? Hang on, let's just go with the Twitch page ourselves. Sorry about this, everybody. Oh. We can still call. Okay, so what the heck? Me and Alexis on Arcan. Okay, I don't know what's up exactly. Why Twitch is being mean to my commenters. I'm just gonna maybe reboot the stream real quick. I'll join you all again in just a second.